Alright, we're back. Another awkward transition there. Sorry about that.
No, you're not.
uh, and now we're on a sunken battleship, I guess.
One of Bowser's airships fell out of the sky.
It's been down here a while since there's coral shit growing out of it. Yes, coral feces. That's a new type of feces. I just invented it.
I don't think you can invent a type of feces, dude.
Oh, we'll see about that.
Ooh, is that a challenge?
Have you not played 06?
I like what happens when they just barely clip the edge on the way down when you throw them off the, Oh.
I thought that was pretty humorous, though.
Yeah.
Have you guys ever played the SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom? The scenes where they introduce all the new robots in that game, I was reminded of those when I played this. Only these aren't nearly as entertaining as those were. Except for that one, though. It's just I wish they had done something a little bit more comical like that for all the other robots, because it's just kind of like, oh, there's a new type of robot, and so, yeah.
I never even heard of that game, but in all the comments for like part 1 were just, "Hey guys, play that game. Play the SpongeBob game. SpongeBob."
It's one of the it's actually a really good licensed game. It's one of the few I've played. It's a pretty standard like Mario 64 style platformer, but it's functional and it's written pretty well. Although they only got like half of the official voice actors, so Mr. Krabs sounds really weird. But you know,
I couldn't get Clancy Brown to reprise his role.
No, it's weird because there was a SpongeBob game before that where they got Mr. Krabs' original voice, but not this one. So like
they got Clancy Brown for Superman 64, so that's clearly the better game.
Wait, Clancy Brown's
Lex Luthor.
Wait, he's both Lex Luthor and Mr. Krabs?
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
He was also Dr. Cortex from the Crash Bandicoot games.
Yeah.
Oh, huh. Interesting.
If we can't find a friend on the surface, we'll have to find an enemy.
Trick Superman into finding all the crystals.
Alright, well, there's 2 different ways to go here, but the only one you really need to go up in single player is Amy's Path in this case. Because there's nothing worthwhile on Sonic's Path, at least I don't think there is.
I went up both. I don't remember getting anything on Sonic's Path, so,
No, I think only Amy's section has the crown.
Let's be honest, it's really lucky that Tails and Knuckles didn't come down it, because they would have been fucked.
No, if they had gone down here, the structure of the plant would have changed so that you could platform through it with them.
Oh, that's so nice. So nice of them. With that, our Tails finally remember that he can fly.
This underwater facility is a creature of chaos?
It's almost like this place was built for me.
Shut up.
Hey, he only said it once, alright? You can get mad at him once, like, the 15th time.
Lewis is lucky, because he was repeating it for me endlessly in my playthroughs.
This is what speed looks like! This was built for me! This is what speed looks like! This was built for me!
Let's unload on this giant robot with a magic tuba.
They made a vow their friendship would be found. Sonic Boom!
Oh god, that sounds terrible.
Actually, that's not a tuba. That looks like a baritone. If I had to guess.
Shut up,
it's a
Ted.
horn. It's a horn. I don't know my horns apart from each other.
Next you're gonna tell me guitars and pianos are entirely different things.
Okay, I made a mistake here. Actually, you're not supposed to activate the switch if you want to get the.
Oh yeah, I got screwed out of that one too. So don't worry about that.
I didn't expect the switch to just retract into the goddamn thing when it was done.
So what do we do with the fake crystal that we picked up in the beginning of this world?
It's never mentioned.
I don't know, we dropped it.
Set it for drugs.
Quincy says something during gameplay about the real crystal being ahead, and that's the last time you hear any allusion to the fact that we picked up a fake crystal.
Well, then it just makes you wonder why they brought up the fake one to begin with.
Yeah.
I don't even know.
It's a psych-out moment.
Horrible vehicle mission go. Am I the only one who thinks of that stupid underwater chase section from Star Wars Episode 1 when I see it?
Yes, Phantom Menace. Yeah.
Yeah, everyone thinks that.
When's the use of thinking we're in trouble?
I was more reminded of the submarine level from Star Fox.
We're gonna die!
Well, just in terms of what the vehicle looks like, it looks.
Oh yeah, it looks like that. But
We have to get to Boss Nasta.
for my money, I like the Riptide boat better than this.
No, I like this better than the Riptide boat.
No, because the Riptide boat's at least an interesting concept. This is just Star Fox, the worst edition.
I'd rather have something that I'm familiar with than something that doesn't fucking work.
It works just fine. It's
Boss Nass, what will happen to Big Red Button? Big Red Button to be punished.
like the fucking boat's so goddamn big you can't dodge anything with it. And
No, but it has a competent combat system, man. You can use buttons to shoot lasers as torpedoes rather than having to tilt the analog stick.
it's I don't see why you guys have that much.
I will agree that this thing is too wide for its own good.
Like, I don't get why you had so much trouble with it. It's not that hard for me. You just push in the direction you want to aim. Not that.
And likewise, I can say that this didn't give. I like this more than anyone you give it for.
Do you want to know what my problem with this is? It's here for not nearly long enough for you to even get a feel for whether or not it's good.
No, I died at this. I died against these squid things like a couple times.
Yeah.
And there's no checkpoints throughout this entire section, so if you die, you have to do the whole thing all over again. So,
Yeah.
My thing is, though, is that like they give you two forms to shoot. It's like a laser and like a missile, but like they do the exact
God
same. Like,
damn it.
yeah. See, we're back at the very beginning of the section here.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like,
come
I
on,
think-
Lewis. You jumped cut. Why did you jump cut? Ah, damn it, Lewis.
The Riptide boat had checkpoints, so
Selective checkpoints.
no, not really. Whenever they did the little posy thing, they did that was a checkpoint.
No, because at times I died. I went right back to the second room before that.
Let's- Like the reticule here wasn't precise for me. I did not enjoy this section. So, like, I got something out of the Riptide boat. I got nothing here.
I just don't like the vehicles at all. Either of them. And here's why. They're both one-off things. You don't use them long enough or often enough to get any sort of feel for them. Neither of them is refined. It's like when there are vehicle gimmicks in platformers, you generally see each of them 2 or 3 times at least. Like the bike in Jak and Daxter, the stupid vehicle missions in Crash Bandicoot 3. At least in those cases, I had a difficulty curve. There was an easy level, a medium level, a hard level, a secret level in the stupid motorcycle levels case. So you had, you could practice at it. You could get a feel for whether or not you enjoyed the vehicle. You could do stuff. You could go back to that level and explore that vehicle section. This is just, you're going through a linear shooting section. It's a one-time thing, and then you never see it again afterward.
At least you can't beat it by doing nothing, unlike the Sonic 06 hang glider segments.
No. That is what happens to the speed sections after you get the ring magnetism ability. Just break through everything with your face, and all the rings will come to you as you run past them.
Bonus points if you sink through the sand.
Also, this is the best transition in the game. Okay, we just destroyed the Guardian, we got through that submarine section, and this is what we get.
A loading screen, those bastards.
Well, yeah, there is the loading screen, but...
Like, every game does this, though. You finish the
No,
level,
look.
you get brought back to the hub. It's not that, uncommon. And, like, they do have you show up at the beach, which is next to the water. Oh, okay, well, the dialogue sucks, but,
Hey, there's Knuckles and Tails.
Hey, there's Knuckles and Tails. They're just there.
Why are Knuckles and Tails here for?
They knew exactly what part of the beach you would come up on. Oh, hi, space urchin.
Oh, I didn't know he was here. I don't think I did this side quest.
How could you possibly miss
How do you
it?
miss him?
Spawn in right next
He
to
probably his model probably didn't load in for me, so that's why I didn't see him.
him.
This guy's voice actor just reminds me so much of Conker's Bad Fur Day. That's the kind of voice acting I would hear in Conker's. Just, I'm gonna do it.
Or some sort of like whisper.
Yeah.
Because apparently I've read, like, we started the Let's Play on SGB, like 90% of the voices were done by one guy.
Yeah, Conker,
So-
Chris Saunders, I think. Like
Yeah, he had to like do a lot of different voices, but it's kind of a consequence to me. I'm not gonna lie, because I'm kind of distracted by how everyone sounds really gravelly.
Of course they do. They're English.
You know, commendable for just one guy.
How about we find those shells for you? Where do we find them?
I mean, yeah, Conker's Bad Fur Day is the greatest epitome of Britishness in a game. It's just about an English guy who wants to just get drunk every day. Yep, sounds about right.
We'll take care of it.
No, that's just you, Gareth, isn't it?
Have you been to England, Ted? No, so shut your face.
Oh,
Anyway, Pokey wants us to find rare shells. This is actually one of the more tolerable side quests. In fact, the only really annoying thing about it is how far you start from where you're supposed to go. You have to mash the spin dash button until you get to the other side of the beach, I guess. And then you see these light pillars in the water. You have to hydro dash over them. There are these rings that trigger water spouts, and for some reason, those water spouts have rare shells in them, I guess.
I wouldn't have thought to go to the hydro dashing section to look for these, though.
Well, I think the map highlights the area.
Yeah.
Always consult the map.
Okay, that's true.
Here is the map.
Just check out the enclosed map book.
In any case, this is slightly awkward because, as you can see, I'm slightly struggling trying to control Sonic here whenever he stops.
Again, he has tank controls when he's hydro dashing. You can't do an immediate 180. You have to stop, and then you have to manually turn around and then, go in a straight line. And I would understand that if Sonic would risk drowning if he stopped, but he can stand on the water just fine.
I wouldn't be surprised if that was the original intention. Oh, the reflection just popped in, in there. But like, I wouldn't be surprised if that was the original intention, and they added the ability to stop because people were having too much trouble with it.
Yeah.
That's possible.
Well, then they should have just made Sonic control like he does in Land, though, just to further compensate. Otherwise, it's just awkward.
Well, I guess, but the whole point is that you're going fast over the water, though, so...
Oh, yeah, but you can also go fast in Adventure 1 and 2, and they managed to get the control down packed for those games, so...
Well, it's just... Well, faster than you normally run on the land is more what I mean.
How about just make the game so we run this fast naturally?
Well, in the hub worlds, yes. I don't think it would work so well with the level...
Yeah, we got into that earlier. And again, just for the hub worlds, I would have liked that.
Well, actually, personally, I would have rather them shrunk the hub worlds because having a different control for the hub worlds in the main stages would be ungodly confusing. So I'd rather have a more compact hub than a faster running.
Nah, I'll take these size hub worlds, but give me my Adventure 1 spin dash and fast speed. Because that was kind of, I'm not sure if it's a minority, but I get a kick out of going really fast in hub worlds.
Well, it's weird because
Yeah.
Unleashed did that. Unleashed did what Ted suggested. The hub worlds in Unleashed are really small, and they actually remove a lot of Sonic's abilities. But because of their compact size, you don't feel like, oh my god, make it end like you do with like the 06 ones or the ones here. So I probably would have preferred, as Ted said, just smaller hub worlds, because again, especially this one is so obnoxiously big. It's just annoying as shit.
And to Unleash's credit, compared to Boom, yeah, true, Sonic can't run it as max speed, like he's limited, but the hub worlds were a hell of a lot more interesting, except for Holoska.
Unleashed did both, actually, because there were the town sections where you had to, just sort of slow down, which makes sense because you're in the middle of town. There are people all over the place. You'd be bashing into people if you started boosting
Fuck
all
'em.
over the place. But then there's, but then there were the entrance stages portion of the hub, which were basically, little miniature open world platforming areas where you could run fast, and honestly it was a bit clumsy because Sonic's control in Unleashed wasn't all that great, but yeah, I didn't mind the Unleashed hub worlds. I mean, everyone was complaining about the hub worlds just because they were there, but Unleashed I felt did them about as well as any game since Adventure has.
Well, I didn't really like them in Adventure, but whatever.
Okay, I can't jump off this, so I noticed the last repair thing that there is down there, and I'm trying to wiggle off. No,
hey,
you
Knuckles,
can't.
Tails, and Amy can jump off. The hell? Oh, whoa. Was that what you were talking about, Gareth, with the thing being in the camera?
It's Futurama! Down, 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 down.
And did you know that you can actually switch to the other zip line even if it's not activated?
Yeah.
Oh, huh. How weird.
Yeah. I guess you just temporarily energize it, or maybe.
But you see, the zipline switching mechanic isn't one they introduced until the Sky Palace level. Creeper Gorge.
For my money, we're going completely away from the level, so I guess I'll just hold on
That
to
place
that
is called
thought.
Creeper Gorge. I don't want to fucking be there.
Yeah, I want to go finish the repair quest. And, oh, I'm an idiot. I jumped right back on the damn...
And now you can't get off.
Now I'm gonna fly right past the thing again.
We're on this thing to the end of the line, baby.
Jane, stop this crazy thing!
To be fair, though, this side of the zip line is a lot closer to what I'm going to than the other side, so, yeah, I think I still saved some time. Okay, and the only thing this repairs, I don't even know if you get anything for this, but dumping 8,000 in here repairs the fricking well.
Can you jump into it?
No.
We're not gonna even check.
Can't you?
I wouldn't be surprised if there was a hidden room down there.
Somebody pointed out, but on those pictures of like all those repair sections, they have the kind of 2D drawing of the mayor. He looks just like Dawson from Battle the Great Mouse Detective. It's amazing.
You can jump down the well.
What do you get?
A
Like, probably
crown.
just a crown or something.
Yeah.
Same as usual, crown.
Oh, okay.
Very, very, very minor nitpick here, but I don't like how the music cuts off when you approach the thing to rebuild something. Very minor, but I feel.
Well, like when it pulls up the menu to do you want to change this?
Do you want to pay the parts required to build this? The music just
Do
cuts
you
off.
want to build
completely.
a well?
That's one syllable too short. It doesn't work. Sorry.
Do you want to shut up, Lewis? Stop ruining my gags.
Okay, until you added that second part, that was the right amount of syllables.
I'm gonna slap you one day, Lewis. And I'll slap you while singing Frozen, then you'll shut the fuck up.
Let it go! Let it go!
I see, if I had known about the wire switching, this would have been faster.
Boom is a broken game. There you go. Shut up.
Alright.
So you're actually gonna buy the tag teamer stuff then? Oh, yes you are.
Yeah.
Because it's not like you have anything else to spend your stuff on.
Frickin' robot parts, I might as well dump them on that thing. I don't think that power does anything unless you're playing a multiplayer, though.
Or I think it might do something if you just happen to be fighting the same robot as one of the AI partners. Maybe.
I never noticed anything.
Well, it's the one I went for last too because I'm not going to use that ever.
The phrasing makes it sound multiplayer exclusive. Anyway, I had hoped that by the time I got back here, Fastidious Beaver would have something to say. That whatever glitch turned off his dialogue would have gone away, but no. I wonder if there's anything worthwhile over here. I mean, there's a bounce pad, right? Okay, so what's over here?
No.
Rings. A couple rocks. Can I break them?
There's some
Dude.
grass.
No.
Yeah, 2D grass.
Fuck you, Hyrule Warriors.
Over here. There's nothing.
Nothing
There
there.
isn't a goddamn thing. What is this tangent here for?
Rings.
Oh.
Did you see Tails playing jump rope with his tails just there?
I love that. It's adorable.
Wouldn't it hurt?
Well, he spins them around like helicopter propellers all the time, Ted. So probably not. I mean, just look at the way his tails are moving here, because we're going to be staring at his butt for a little while there. Okay, thank you, load screen.
Oh, yeah.
But, it's like, whenever you see Tails' tails propelling, like, close enough that you can see how they're moving, it's totally illogical. It's like the Rayman's hands, they're not even attached to his body anymore. And I liked how the way the old cartoons tended to animate it, because, like, they would completely gloss over the mechanics of him turning his tails, of course, but whenever he revved himself up to fly or anything, he would twist his tails up in this twisty mess, and then they would just sort of become helicopter propellers.
Am I the only one thinking of the Brawl in the Family comic where his the tails are on the butt cheeks and his butts are like rotating? Oh, so we're just going to end on this load screen and then start the next level in the next part, I'm guessing. Yes! Yeah, I'm smart.